What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Lots to talk about this week, including a surprise return to NXT. Kevin Owens randomly appears out of nowhere, and the Mixed Match Challenge has returned. All this and more coming up. Hello, 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 and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and click that bell notification for whenever we go live or post videos. We go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights where we will always go on after the pay-per-view. And if you guys haven't done so already, please make sure to check out our Facebook page and our Twitter account. Alrighty, everybody. How is everybody doing today out there in wrestling land? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Very busy week at work. Very tired. So very tired. But I'm not that sick anymore, so there won't be a lot of coughing during this video. If you were here last week, you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, anyways, let's start off with the recent news. If you guys didn't see on Monday Night Raw, the AOP offers a pay and have a brand new manager. That's right, Drake Maverick has decided to hang up his suit, leave 205 Live, and come over to Monday Night Raw to manage the Authors of Pain. I'm kind of for this. I'm definitely for this. Authors of Pain needs something to help them. Like I said, they're not really good speakers, but they're super fun to watch, as a team. That's why they had Paul Ellering. My only issue with this is I don't like Drake's look. I don't like Rockstar Spud's look. He's wearing the same outfit as they are. He's wearing the SWAT gear, and unfortunately, it just doesn't work. Like I said, he's a great mic guy. He's a great promo guy. And the coughing starts. He's exactly what AOP needs. It's just put a suit on him. He needs the suit. I just think he'd be way more believable wearing a suit instead of wearing the SWAT gear. Unfortunately, the SWAT gear it's not doing it for me. But I love the fact that AOP has a mouthpiece. I'm excited they're going to be on TV again. I was just very shocked that they kind of vanished. It's all right, Authors of Pain are coming, and they're gone. Okay, they're back again, and they're fighting Titus Worldwide every single week. And they're gone again. Oh, they're back, and they have a new manager. So, yeah, I want to see where this goes. I think this is the right path. Just put a suit. Put a suit on Drake Maverick. That's all I got. Okay, what is next? So, if you guys didn't see, surprise at... I cursed it. A surprise with NXT this past week. They had a house show in Buffalo, New York. And Luke Harper, that's right, one half of the Bludgeon Brothers, made just a random appearance to fight Ricochet for the North American title. A lot of people are like, oh, Luke Harper's been demoted. Luke Harper's going back down to NXT. Going on to NXT is not a demotion. Just a reminder, NXT is where it's at. I fully believe this is just a one and done. Like I said, Luke Harper's hometown is Rochester, New York, which is about an hour away from Buffalo. So I have a feeling that this was just a hometown pop for Harper, just to get the crowd going. The crowd ate it up. The crowd absolutely loved it. It was a nice surprise. I didn't get to see the match, but from what I heard, it was pretty solid. So if anyone has a copy of this match, let me know. I wouldn't mind checking this out. But yeah, Luke Harper on NXT, consider it just one and done. He's not permanently going to NXT. So get your heads out of the bubble. All right, so as we talked about last week, Kevin Owens had quit WWE, and a lot of things were oh, where's Kevin Owens? Where's he going to go? Is he really leaving? Is he going to come back in a couple months? So this week, he just casually returned to Monday Night Raw. That was it. No build. He jumped in just kind of during the big brawl of the heels beating up the Shield. And they didn't even mention it. They're they're not oh my God, there's Kevin Owens. It was just and Kevin Owens is here. Yeah. I think WWE really dropped the ball in regards to this storyline. I think they could have done so much with Kevin Owens quitting instead of just randomly showing up. Once again, they put this great idea in your head, and then they just fail to to pull the trigger on. Like I said, he should have gone away for a couple weeks and then come back with the Undisputed Era, like this big Ring of Honor thing, because like him and Adam Cole are really good friends in real life. I think it would have been phenomenal, but no. Why would we give people that? I don't get it. Like, KO needs something, and I thought that this was going to be a push for him, but unfortunately, whatever. But yeah, he's back. Okay, so my next concern that I'm bringing up is in the next little while we got 3 major shows coming up, which is great. We have Hell in a Cell. Awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. We have the Super Show in Australia. Okay, that's going to be cool. And we got Evolution coming up. All 3 of these shows are happening within like the span of like less than a month of each other, and that's really confusing right now to a lot of fans. Like, the problem with this is like I even said like before in previous videos, it's like it's too much. It's great that we're having these 3 shows, but unfortunately the storylines are getting kind of convoluted. They're just putting on too much, and they're not giving proper time to balance in these shows. Like I said, like the entire point of them doing joint pay-per-view events was to limit the shows to give more time for storyline build. Unfortunately, when you're having 3 shows in the span of a month, the audience is really going to get confused in that. Like right now, I don't even know what's going on where. Like, I kind of know what matches are at Hell in a Cell. I kind of know what matches are happening in Australia. I kind of know what matches are happening in Evolution. But unfortunately, like, they're not really building any of them properly. They're just like, oh, this wrestling, take this wrestling, enjoy the wrestling. And I think it's just too much. Like, 3 shows in the span of, like, 3.5 weeks, I don't think is enough time to really build it. I think, like, the show in Australia is going to be very similar to, like, the Greatest Royal Rumble. It's just kind of a one and done. But I really want to focus on some of these matches. But unfortunately, it's just too much wrestling, which is weird because I love my wrestling. I think wrestling is awesome. Why else would I be having this show and this channel if I didn't like wrestling? But I just personally think just 3 shows in 3 weeks is just way too much. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in that comment section below. What are you guys looking forward to about Hell in a Cell? We'll be doing our predictions video next week in regards to that. What are you guys looking forward to for the Super Show? I personally am really looking forward to Cedric Alexander taking on Buddy Murphy, because Buddy Murphy's taking what is rightfully his, even though I know for a fact he is not 205 pounds. You cannot have that much muscle on your body and not be 205 pounds. Like Tony Nese, 180, yeah, okay, give me a break. But that match is going to be awesome. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Let's check out what we got going on. I know you already talked about my Young Classic, but I need to say all hail. Sorry. All hail, Queen. Sorry, my vision is not good right now. Let me take a look at the other screen. Queen Mako, oh, damn right. All hail Queen Mako. Good match. That match was so good. Like I said, if you guys, like I said, I already did my review, but if you guys haven't seen Mae Young episode 1, check out Killer Kelly versus Mako. Like, that match, so much emotion going on, just so much going on in that match. It was so much fun to watch. And like, there's other people over there, like, oh, well, you could tell she was inexperienced. I don't care. Like, they both worked so well with each other. I believed every second of that match. But yes, Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell is going to be good. Super Show, yeah, I think is really going to be cool. Evolution, I know they're waiting a little while to build up. Like, obviously they have to wait until after Hell in a Cell to start pumping up those matches for sure. But like, all 3 of these shows are going to be great. I just personally think it's just like a big of wrestling, like, just a big scoop of mashed potatoes wrestling. I really need to fix the resolution on this chat room. It also doesn't help that I've been working all day. My eyes are blurry. But yeah, hello, good to see you. Okay, what else do we got here? We are actually got 2 more topics to talk about. All right, so this kind of came onto my wall today. Apparently, the big rumor going around is that at Survivor Series, it's going to be Team Angle versus Team Baron Corbin, which is why Kurt Angle's written off of TV right now, so he can train for this. Okay, I see where they're going. I see what WWE's doing. They're holding out the dish, seeing if we're gonna bite the bait. if built correctly, this could be really good. Unfortunately, right now, I don't know. I'm not really feeling the entire Baron Corbin thing right now. I know that's still whiles away. I know we still got a couple months. We still got about 2 months until this is going to happen. But like the big thing everyone's asking is who's going to be on each team. And to be honest, I haven't even picked who I would want on each team. I probably will in a little while. If this comes into fruition and they actually decide that this is going to be real, I'm definitely going to put my predictions on who I believe should be on the team. Who do you guys think would be on these teams? Comment section below. And yes, I do agree China would have been so great to be there. It's still a pity what happened. I do love her feud with Chris Jericho back in the day. I thought that was one of my favorite things that China ever did. Was that mini feud with Chris Jericho? But it's also because I'm really biased towards Chris Jericho. But it was, I think some of China's best work was that feud with Chris Jericho. All right, let's take a look at this. I wish it would be SmackDown versus Raw for the Survivor Series match, but Corbin versus Angle would be a singles match for Angle's job. Yeah, you know, possibly they might even pull the carpet and do that as well. You know, it should be yeah, like I said, like this is just rumors. Like I said, I haven't heard it from enough credible sources yet, but a couple people have thrown the idea already. And to be honest, like what they're doing with Angle and Corbin right now kind of makes sense. But yeah, to be honest, I really like the SmackDown Raw thing that they do every year. So who knows what's going to happen with this. Still lots of time for Survivor Series. Let it stew. Let it build slowly. Alright, and closing off, last thing we're going to talk about this week is the return of the Mixed Match Challenge. Because last time was very successful. I love the fact of Mixed Match Challenge. I like the concept of it. I love intergender wrestling. I love mixed tag matches. It's just the big problem that, like me as a Canadian, suffered last year is we don't get Facebook Live. Facebook Live does not exist in Canada yet. So unfortunately, maybe it does now, but at the time that this was going on, it did not exist. So I was unable to watch any of this as it happened. I wanted to see these matches. Unfortunately, I had to watch them a day later when they were finally uploaded to the WWE website. I like the concept. I like that a lot of the teams are back this year. Like, I like that Alexa and Braun is back. I think that's a fun team to watch. Of course, Lana and Rusev makes sense. Naomi and Uso makes tons of sense. AJ and Charlotte, one of the new teams. I think that could work. Bayley and Finn, great. That should have been the team last year. Should have been Bayley and Finn. Sasha and Bobby Lashley this year. Yeah, it's I don't know. That team doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Kevin Owens and Natalya. You know, I love both of them. They're both of my favorites. It's just their styles don't really match. And of course, The Miz and Asuka are back this year. Maybe Asuka can win a couple matches. That'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, you know, I'm taking this with a grain of salt. I'm going to enjoy it. I think they have potential to build from what they did last year. But you got to make it more available to people. Like I said, you know, like last year I said, I couldn't watch it. It didn't exist. Same with the WWE Network. WWE Network, the way it works in Canada is you have to have TV. You have, like, you can stream it off of your computer and stuff like that, but you have to have an actual cable account in order to get it. Me, I don't have television. It's just a bill I don't need because everything I need to watch I can just easily get off the internet. So it really sucks for me for these live events because I usually have to go out and see them, or I have to order them through other means. It's a lot of things. I would love it if it was like Netflix, where I could just pay a monthly subscription and just watch it off my computer without having to pay like an $80 a month TV bill. Is it different for you guys in the States? Can you guys just order it like a Netflix thing? Because I think that would be great. I think that would increase the market a little bit more if I could just pay $10 a month and just watch it off my phone or watch it off my computer by downloading an app. I think that would be better for me, but whatever. Who knows? Mixed Match Challenge, though, I'm excited for it. I think it has a lot of potential. I just don't like the team pairings. I think they could have done a little bit better with them. And another thing I think they should have done is NXT people. I think some NXT people should have been in it this year. Okay, hear me out. Here are my teams that I picked. Okay, so we got We got obviously Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. Makes total sense. Makes total sense. Pete Dunne, UK champion. Rhea Ripley. Yeah, yeah. You like what I'm doing here? And of course, my girl Dakota Kai teaming up with the great Black Otaku, one of her closest friends in the NXT locker room, Brendan Williams. If you guys haven't seen him, he's great. Watch Xavier Woods. Watch the Up Up Down Down. Watch Rollout, which is the Dungeons and Dragons show that they did. By the way, I'm a huge D&D guy. Where are my dice? Where are my dice? But yeah, he guest starred on the episodes of that. He's got a huge future, but apparently he's a huge nerd. I love it. Former NFL football player, avid LARPer. Makes total sense to me. Makes total sense to me. Let's go back to that lovely chat room. All right. Yeah, I don't think we need TV. You just need to access the internet for the network. They could pair up NXT people with people already on the main roster, which would be cool too. I think that would be awesome. I would love to see that. I just want to see some NXT people. I just want to see some NXT peeps on the thing. Like, why is this so hard? Why couldn't, it just makes total sense. But whatever. I just live in Canada. My say means nothing, even though I could book like an entire 3 years worth of feuds in wrestling and keep the audience interested. But who knows? Who knows? All right, so what do you guys think about the Mixed Match Challenge? Did you even like the first Mixed Match Challenge? Let me know in the comment section below. Please, people, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. All right, well, that is it for me today. As always, if you guys like what you saw, please crush that like button. Hit subscribe, and remember, notification bell. It works wonders. We post lots of great stuff on here. And like I said, we always go live every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-views, where we will always go on after the pay-per-view. So obviously, next Sunday is Hell in a Cell, so I will not be on at 8 o'clock, but I will see all of you guys after Hell in a Cell. I'll be shooting my predictions video for Hell in a Cell after Tuesday, because I always got to watch Monday Night Raw. I always got to watch SmackDown, for the go-home show, just to see any last-minute feuds or any last-minute things that would possibly change my my actual predictions. So, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? And yes, we all want to see Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane is a beautiful individual. She's amazing. Every time she does the insane elbow, I just, squee like a little girl. It's amazing. I love it. She's just such a phenomenal athlete. And by the way, if you guys want to see some real high-flying stuff, watch the Mae Young Classic. EO, trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. You have not seen anything yet. Like I said, hopefully they let her do the stuff she does in Japan over here. You guys want to see high-flying? You're in for a treat. You are in for a treat. All right, as always, I love you all guys so much. Thank you so much for partaking in the chat room, as always. This has been double high fives, double fist bumps, burger and fries. All right. I'm going to jet now for the night. So, yeah, like I said, I will see you guys for my predictions video coming up a little bit later this week. So you all have yourselves a beautiful, wonderful week out there. As always, this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. And I will see you guys next time. And, of course, Too Sweet. Wait, let's get... Boom! There we go. Boom. I know you're doing it to the camera. I know you're doing it. All right. Night, y'all.